So there was this guy we went to see Abu Hamid al-Ghazali and ask him this question about Surah 24, verses 35. So he said, Abu Hamid al-Ghazali, since you are so smart, can you tell us the definition of the word light in that surah? What's the meaning of that surah? And what else can you say about it? So Imam Ghazali was like, hmm, you ask a very, very good question. But you see, the answer to that question is not for everyone, and not everybody will be able to understand it. It's not for dummies. Ooh, oops. Oh, that's not how he said it. So let me start over. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So there was this friend of Al-Ghazali, Abu Hamid al-Ghazali, who asked him a question regarding the Surah 24, verse 35. And so his friends asked him to unfold the mysteries of the divine lights and along with the interpretation of the apparent meanings of those recited verses. And he also asked him if he could talk about that saying of the prophet that says, God has 17 veils of light and darkness. Were he to lift them, the august glories of his face would burn up everyone whose eyesight perceived him. So Imam Ghazali told him, with your question, so that's his answer, with your question, you have climbed a difficult slope. You have knocked at a locked door that is not to be opened except for the firmly rooted possessor of knowledge. So it's a very, very important question. When I read this book, The Niche of Light, for the first time, and I did read it in French because that's my primary language, I fell in love with that book. And I gained so much knowledge that I said I wanted to share it with everyone who would like to know about that verse. And so I decided to break down Imam Ghazali's answer in a very simple way so that everyone will understand. And that's the reason I have titled this series of videos, because it's going to be a series of videos about that book. I have titled it The Niche of Lights for Dummies. I don't mean that you are a dummy. What I mean is just I want to make it very easy for everyone to understand. And I am Haja Fatima Dodo El Meki. I got my bachelor's degree from the University of Jamiatul Zahra, located in the city of Qom, in the Islamic Republic of Iran. I'm author of several children books, and bringing people together, people from different backgrounds together, has always been a dream of mine. And I hope that these videos will bring us together in a way or another, and also bring more light in our understanding of this verse and understanding of Allah, inshallah. So let's go into it. Let's talk a little bit about the author of this book, Imam Abu Hamid al-Ghazali. Imam Abu Hamid al-Ghazali was born in the small city of Tus, which is located in northeastern of the Islamic Republic of Iran. His father died when he was young, but left him enough money for his education and also for his brother's Ahmad's education. And during his own lifetime, he was known as the proof of Islam and the renewer of the religion. And one reason he was given such titles by his friends and people of his time, it was because of his contribution to Islamic thought. He has a lot of book that has been published, and I would recommend you to if possible, to put your hands on one of these books and read by yourself, and especially this book, The Niche of Light, because whatever I'm going to say, it's not going to be enough. Because every time I read that book, it seems to me like I'm discovering something new and I understand new things. So I would recommend you to maybe put a hand on one of his book, and maybe share with us what you have learned. So this is the Surah 24, verse 35. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allah is the light of the heavens and the earth. His light is like a niche in which there is a lamp. The lamp is in the crystal. The crystal is like a shining star, lit from the oil of a blessed olive tree. An olive tree located neither to the east nor the west, whose oil would almost glow even without being touched by fire. Light, open light. Allah guides whoever He wills to His light, and Allah sets forth parables for humanity. For Allah has perfect knowledge of all things. End of the verse. So now you have an idea of that verse 35 from the Surah 24, Surah Nur. And I have a question for you. What is the definition of light? When you hear the word light, what does cross your mind? I will give you a few seconds to think about it and put everything together in your mind. And then I was about to say that you can share your answer as if I could hear it. I won't be able to hear it, but you can write it down in the comments so you'll know what you have been thinking about the definition of the word light when you heard light. What is your definition of the word light? For me, when I hear light, what I think about is actually, like when you get in a room and then you turn on the light. So the thing that makes me able to see things is the light. Or for example, if I look at the sun, I know that that's light because it makes everything appear around me. So for me, light is something that's bright and that make me able to see things, for example, in a dark room. So that would be the definition of light for me. So it's going to be something that makes me able to see things in a dark place, for example. And what is yours? So in order to give the definition of the word light, what Imam Ghazali has done, he broke it down in three levels. And so the first group of people, he made it for three group of people. The first one is the point of view of common people. And then the second group is the view of the elect. And the third group is the view of the elect of the elect. So it's a higher level. So we're going to see what the word lights mean in every level, each level. So the definition of the word light by the common people is very simple. And the definition is just of light is manifestation. And the word light consists of what which is seen in itself and through which other things are seen, such as the sun. So um, when the common people talk about light, what they have in mind is a manifestation, something that, for example, you can see, and also that bright, that bring light, and you can see things around you. So that's the definition of the word light for the common people. And I think when I talk about the definition of light, for my understanding, it was that bright thing that um, make things seen in a dark room, for example. Or it can also be like the sun. So that was my understanding of light. I don't know what is yours when you hear light, but then if that's your definition, then we fall in this category of common people. So I think we should think a little bit deeper when we hear about light. So now that you have the definition, now that you know the definition of the word light for the common people, we're going to read that verse again for a better understanding. And also, I would like you to go back at the beginning of this video and watch all, you see those pictures that I put together. It's just a way to put that verses very deeply in our mind. Because in my case, seeing things help me also to have it a little bit deeper in my mind. I can, when I read this verse before, I have an idea of what has been said, but then when I put these pictures together, I was like, huh, that's a better way to see things. And I hope that is going to help you also that way to have it a little bit deeper in your mind. So let's read that surah again with in mind the definition of the common of people regarding the word light. So, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allah is the light of the heavens of and the earth. Saying like this, when I say Allah is the light of the heavens and the earth, you may imagine that it's like the sun. Yeah, but it's a little, Allah is brighter than the sun, so it's like just to have an idea. Allah is the light of the heavens and the earth. So Allah is like that sun that brighten a room, a place. Is that the real meaning of light? For the common of people, yes. So Allah is the light of the heavens and the earth. His light is like a niche in which there is a lamp. The lamp is in a crystal. The crystal is like a shining star, lit from the oil of a blessed olive tree, located neither to the east nor the west, whose oil would almost glow even without being touched by fire. Light upon light. Allah guides whoever He wills to His light, and Allah sets forth parables for humanity. For Allah has perfect knowledge of all things. Surah 24, verses 35. You have an idea of the meaning of light um, from the common people point of view. Meaning maybe us. I don't know for you, but you know what I mean. I want to thank you for watching this video, and I hope that you're going to join me for the next one where I'm going to talk about the definition of light from the point of view of the elect, because I have to make it short. Remember, I'm doing these videos for dummies. You know what I mean? Not really dummies, but I want it to be simple, short, and so you can have a better understanding and have time to digest everything. But also, the other videos are going to be a little bit longer or maybe different section because, definition from groups to groups are just different. And the common of people didn't have a really big definition of the word light. So I hope that you're going to join me for the next video, inshallah. So please like, share, and subscribe if you have enjoyed this video and so you won't miss the next one. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.